I just threw out a video, the progress report. Then I started thinking after I put it out how to expand. If anybody has any recommendation on editing, something that's simple, should I do CapCut or Canva so I could start putting videos in other sites? What I like about YouTube, they got that editing. I wish Rumble had it, and BitchView and Odyssey. How do I gotta expand. I gotta make money now. I've been put in the corner in the box, and I'm gonna have to be. I gotta be more open with you guys, with the public, expose, show what's happening behind the scenes regarding this divorce and how the system. And it was my mistake. I should have shopped around. Lord have mercy. And I've been told, you're doing videos. You look crazy. You sound crazy. You sound stupid. Why are you doing that? You're making a fool of yourself. I mean, everything is negative you could think of have been thrown in my direction. Remember when I started this? 14 years now. I had only 28 subscribers for 12 years, and I just did it as a chalkboard with the comments in the past. And then 2 years ago, I jumped from 30 and then went to 100. And here I am looking at 606. And I don't even have good editing. I don't even have good thumbnails. I don't have a studio. I'm just basically a little cheap computer and just putting things out that interest me. Thank God it interests a lot of you too. I mean, what I'm good at, what I notice when I'm thinking out of the box, when I ask the questions or point out things nobody wants to touch with a 10-foot pole. So that's where I'm good at. When I get loco, the viejo get loco. He puts out stuff that you can't believe he did that. He's just still on the air. The old man put some far out stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm good at. I gotta figure out a way. I mean, I can't work. I'm losing my sight. I'm losing my toe. Yeah, but I want to touch on some stuff, man, that nobody's touching upon. I mean, sometimes doing these videos, these creators, man, I salute them, man. That's why I support a lot of these guys and ladies that started, and I see a lot of them getting screwed over with their view count, getting demonetized, not being promoted, being C word, the SB word banned. I see it more often with a variety of topics. I mean, topics. I see Christian sites getting targeted. This freedom of speech, freedom of nothing, that's just an illusion. We're living 1930s, folks. I don't know if it's 1931 or 1932 or soon to be 1933. But we're living in that time period where you got a duct tape around your mouth, and if you cross the line and say a certain word, bye-bye. No concern about the person's income, livelihood. Takes a lot of work to do this. This is a job. I realize. I'm learning. These people, man, and they got some badass studios and equipment. I mean, I lost my Dragon's voice to text. I used to write stuff. Now I can't even afford that because they raised it up to $300, and these guys spend like thousands on a camera. There's no way I'm going to compete with them. I'm not even trying to compete with them. We're all unique. We're all different. We all learn from each other. I learned from them, and hopefully they accidentally came across my site or somebody suggested it, and maybe I could provide one piece of the puzzle as we crash and burn. I mean, I made 3 prophecies on a video. I said war, X3, and earthquake by the West Coast. The X3 didn't come to fruition. The only thing, it was May 3rd, it was an X class. But I'm not going to try to say, oh, well, that's what that's why I don't like to do prophecies. And as far as the earthquake on the West Coast, I said Thailand. Like, I didn't mean by Thailand the magnitude. I think what they had, a 7-pointer or a 6.8. I don't remember. I was thinking more like 6.1, 6.2, something in that ballpark. And I didn't say it. And as far as that X3, and I said before the 20th. When I saw that X today, this morning on the 3rd, I said, wait, was it that I saw? I can't say that because I don't want to put myself in but I still feel that with the magnetic field falling apart, with all those electrical charges that the volcanoes are experiencing. I mean, they're experiencing this electrical discharge. This is my Twitter account, and I see I give a lot of likes. I've given, I think, over 30,000 likes. I'm one of those push up button type of guys. I support a lot of people. And look at that snake. I got that got my attention. Oh, surges again. That got me attention. See if I can put it on. Yeah, you see, I'm getting hit, folks. The constellation with the snake right there. I was thinking about the constellation that I was doing. Did the video a couple days ago. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. I mean, this is from El Fuego. This is in Guatemala. Lightning bolt. Bah. And look at it, just hit the volcano. It's not only that volcano. The one I talked to you about in Indonesia, it's active again. It's erupting, and I mean, the way it's looking, and it was a video there. It showed a lot of electrical discharge. So that's active. Then we got the, yeah, that's the symbol I was talking about, the constellation. And it just happened how synchronicity works, huh? When you think of something and all of a sudden it shows up out of nowhere. Hey, wait a minute, I was doing that. I was thinking about that. It looks just like the constellation that Comet 12P is entering into. This caught my image, with the women. We got to help them. They need our help, even though they want to. Not all of them. It's not all of them. It's just a few. And you got to understand, you don't know what history they have or what trauma they've been through in the past that made them to be what they are, and got into the witchcraft and, dabbed into the dark side and their hatred. Maybe there's a hatred there that of abuse. I have a lady that spoke about that, and I'll bring that up in another video. See what I mean? This is the one. Look at the electrical discharge. This is the one from Indonesia with all the electrical discharge. But there's also this volcano in Russia. This was taken in March. You could see like a beam, like it was hit with a beam or something from space, activating the volcano. There's so much, the tornadoes, but it's not only the Midwest that focusing on that track of the eclipse. Have you noticed it's basically those areas? But it's also like, there goes Joe Biden's ice cream cone down the street. You got Germany, you got Iraq, you got the Middle East with tornadoes, storm. The weather is places that are not accustomed to flooding, like the desert. And then you see this, you're like, okay, what's happening here? Are we being lasered? You got Iraq again. I mean, it's some wicked weather all over the planet. I mean, this is from Mexico on the 5th, May 3rd. I mean, you got the atmosphere electrified. And then the X class that happened 13 hours ago, it says X point 1.6. So there's a lot of crazy stuff going on, and it's affecting the people's minds, spirit. I mean, the gates of hell's been open, guys. I mean, we're already into it. I mean, some people are starting to realize. Let's listen to this young lady.
People are having these reactions to what happened at UCLA. I don't think they are, but I don't know if other Palestinians are feeling like this if they were there. But holy fuck, it was so bad. And I'm not even upset about like what the police did, because they did the same thing to us during the BLM protest, and it did not hit me like this. I think.
Okay, 19-year-old, 20-year-old. She was in the part of the BLM Summer of Love, burning down and destroying. I mean, dressed in black, covering up. I mean, these girls, I don't know. And she didn't have a father. And then I hear these conservative. This is what really ticks me off, guys. Blaming fathers for not being in the picture to help these young folks, and not realizing the fight the fathers had when we had the fathers' right movement, the men's movement, try to have visitation, child support too much, divorce takes away everything, then the alimony, and then false allegations of this, that, the domestic court, take away your Second Amendment, take away everything. Where were they? I mean, they ignored us. The church ignored us. I mean, some of these churches. The churches in the ghetto where I come from, some of them are like Superfly. Let me show you what I mean by Superfly. Okay, this is what I meant Superfly from back in my time. I mean, that's what they look like. Driving around cars like that, dressed up like a pimp. Damn. So there we have it. I mean, also, too, Mexico 17 hours ago had an eruption. Look at this. Look at that, electrical discharge. So we have all this locura, all this craziness, all this problems. I mean, there are those that said, well, nothing happened on the eclipse. It's happening. It's happening. Just got to see it. I mean, you're being lied to. You're being deceived. People are hustling. There's hustling going on. Thou shalt not steal. I mean, there's tests tests being put out there. See if we're worthy. And what did they do? They take advantage of you. You know who you are. It's happening all over the place. And to see if we're worthy. And the way I see it right now, my opinion, I'm not thinking out of the box. I'm thinking reality, folks. I don't care if I'm 100 years old or 1,000 years old. It don't matter. You got to be blind not to see what's happening. This is it. I mean, see if we're worthy. And right now, we're failing the test. I personally been attacked. I stumbled, to be honest. But I'm back. You got these forces that are out there. They're attacking. I mean, these are the A team they got out there. I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna stuff because I don't want to lose this house. If I lose my home, it's it. It's over. Game over. Period. Adios. Bye bye. I don't want to stop. Especially with this, I mean, Comet 12P got stories to tell. The journey. It's got a lot of stories to tell and images to see. Too bad we're being censored on that front. You know, that right there, that's basically what I saw in Point Siena. It was, 3 of them. I wonder what this is at. Oh, this is Romania on May 1st. Yeah, something similar like that. It was like a whole formation right overhead. There's so much stuff happening, being revealed, slowly being revealed. Please give me a like, support me, find in your heart compassion. Let the video run and put it on mute. I know this voice from Chicago accent is different. English is not that great, but I could sure use some support because I need to figure out something. Can't work, so I'm trying to see maybe I should do this as my part-time job. Get some softwares and get into more debt. And if I don't come out of the debt, it was part of the test. It was all part of the test. I mean, I already died, came back. I was brought back, and I can't believe God could be that malo to do something like that, knowing that I was going to go through this. And I remember save one, and I got to save myself too because I fell. I'm back up, and I asked for repentance. See, we still got these. Must have been an asteroid, near Earth asteroid. See, they put stuff like this, but they don't put the dates. Seen this before. Probably an asteroid close by, flying by. They'll say it was debris from satellite. Damn, there's so many satellites falling to the ground. I'm just gonna pop out, think out the box, and just say like it is. Just think of the old man. You go into the nursing home and let him ramble for a while. Maybe I could support what you're thinking and see something that might interest you, because we're all in this together. We're all in this boat together. It only takes one, the butterfly effect. And right now, there's a lot of tests going on. That I know. And we'll see. In the meantime, the Titanic, this civilization, this house is still taking in water. There's going to be a point of no return. And let me tell you something. It's going to happen this year. Don't listen to nobody 2025 or 2030. No. Until next time, VetFather out. And thank you.